You're no doubt aware of the traditional three trauma responses, so fight, flight, and freeze. But there's a sneaky fourth one, fawning. And you may not even realise you're doing this, and it's much more common than you might think as well. Hi, I'm Susie, and I'd like to help you recognise if fawning might be one of your survival patterns and guide you through a quick exercise that can address one of the key and core elements with fawning, which is inner safety. So what is fawning? It's when your nervous system has learned the safest way to survive and keep safe is to be as agreeable, as invisible, accommodating, and so pleasant that you won't get into trouble. You shape shift, you over apologize, you filter, which is self abandonment. To tell if you may be fawning as a survival tactic rather than just being some incredible mediator or super easygoing, I'd like you to think back to a time when someone asked a favour of you, or there was that bubbling potential conflict or difference of opinions, or even if just someone invited you somewhere out of the blue. And when you think of that time, does your chest tighten? Does your head start to feel a little bit fuzzy? Do you feel that wave of adrenaline, that anxiety start to kick in? And in that moment, did you feel like you had no thoughts? You just rushed in, you agreed, you soothed, you became quieter in your voice, you automatically went to peacemaker. If so, that is your body starting to go into survival mode, feeling threatened. And now think to afterwards, when you're reflecting on this conversation, you feel relaxed, like just a little storm has passed? Or is your soul silently screaming inside, why did I say that? Why did I agree to that? Why did I dumb down my thoughts and my opinions? So, having rushed in to smooth this, fix it, sort it, hours later you're spiraling into anxiety, self doubt, and self loathing. So, does that sound familiar? If it does, that's fawning. Then, to top that all off, people aren't going to call you out on this behaviour because they probably won't even notice it, because you're making everything very, very comfortable and probably just coming across as super easygoing, super helpful, and just really nice. But here's the deal, and I do say this with kindness, that's not your personality, that nice, smiley, accommodating. Some of it might be, but if you're feeling that anxiety and that self-doubt, that is just a survival tactic, thinking it's keeping you safe. But that false sense of safety is actually making you lose yourself. And isn't it time you came home to you? And it might have worked well for you when you were younger. It was probably the safest option at the time, when the cost of being too much or being difficult meant you being abandoned, criticized, judged, or punished. But you're not that powerless child anymore, which is great. But we need to let that young part know that too. You have options, you have a voice, you have a body screaming for its needs to stop being ignored and dismissed, just to please others. And that voice screaming in your head is probably got this growing resentment towards others, but also towards yourself. And that can create this huge inner struggle. One part wants to be heard, the other part wants to stay safe and silent, keep everything peaceful. So today we are going to stop abandoning yourself just to be liked or to avoid disapproval. Let's get those two parts of you, that scared inner child and that fed up adult part, working together so that you can start to change this survival pattern and feel safe in yourself. You will learn that you can create that inside rather than trying to manage or avoid everyone else's emotions, which is impossible. And today we're going to start that mindset transformation using a very simple technique called EFT, otherwise known as tapping. So you can open up to your inner safety and start to trust yourself. So get comfy, make sure you're somewhere quiet where you won't be interrupted. Bring your guilt, bring your fear, bring your, I hate confrontation, because we're going to meet it all. And let's tap. I just want you to give your shoulders a bit of a roll and just take a nice slow breath in and slowly out. And bring to mind all the thoughts and beliefs and sensations that you have when you think about those conversations which feel like they could turn into a conflict or a potential problem. that start to bring up that fawning response. And just let them come into your body. Recognize where they're sitting in your body, what sensations you might feel. So you might feel a fear and a pounding in your heart. And if you can find the name of that emotion, whether or not it's fear, anxiety, stress, then name that now. And I'd like you to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being super high and 0 being, no, it's not even there. And just keep that number in mind. We're going to check back afterwards. So if you're new to tapping, all you're going to be doing is tapping on different meridian points on the body while copying what I'm saying. And it is vital that you don't just watch it. You're tapping into those energy points. And I'll show you the points first, but you're just copying what I'm doing. So on the side of hand, the inner eyebrow, the outer eyebrow, under the eye, the dip in the lip, the dip in the chin, just along the collarbone, under the arm where the bra line would be if you're wearing one, and on the top of your head. So just tapping very, very gently, and it is very, very gentle. It's like a soft vibration. You're being kind to yourself today. So just copying and saying along with me. Even though it doesn't feel safe to have a voice, I can feel it in my body. I'm open to the possibility. Today I can start to change this. Even though I've silenced my voice, afraid of conflict, this need to stay safe. I've learned to please others. But forgotten to please myself. Today I choose to change this. Even though I'm scared to stop fawning. I choose to honour my needs today. And open to my inner safety. Let's take a nice deep breath in and softly out. Then you're just going to come to each of the tapping points, saying a phrase on each point. I can feel it in my body. This fear and anxiety. I fawn to keep safe. I have to keep the peace. Or they'll be angry. They'll get upset at me. It feels so unsafe. I'm frightened of their reaction. They might not like me. They might reject me. They might think I'm too much. They might think I'm not good enough. I believe this fawning kept me safe. But I am safe now. And just gently tap across your chest bone. And take another nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And then softly out. And again, just repeating. even though I have this scared, young, fawning part. She's so terrified. She wasn't protected. I choose to know I can protect myself now. Even though this scared part of me takes over. When it thinks there might be conflict. Or someone might get mad. I'm open to the possibility. I have an older, wiser part. That can take care of us now. I am safe. Even though this fawning part thinks it's keeping us safe. Maybe I don't need this anymore. Maybe I keep us safe now. Maybe it's safe to let this go. Then again to your first tapping point. I've spent years pleasing other people. Rushing in to keep the peace. Agreeing to keep things calm. That fawning part of me. She's been trying to keep me safe. Trying to make me lovable. Trying to protect me. Because no one protected it. That poor, scared part of me. So scared and alone. No wonder she wants me to fawn. No wonder it feels so frightening. But it's held me back. So I forgive that part. It did a good job at keeping me safe. But I'm older and wiser now. I can look after us. It's safe for that part to relax. I am safe now. And then, again across his chest bone, with a nice deep breath in. And softly out. Giving your shoulders a little bit of a roll there. And before we do the next one, I just want you to close your eyes for a minute and picture that young, scared part of you. And just reassure her that she's done a brilliant job, but that you've got it from here. That you're safe now. And just see if she needs any other reassurance. Maybe she needs a little hug. And tell her that you are calling on your inner courage and your inner safety, and that you are now going to protect all of you. That you are now safe. And now we're going to look a little bit at that poor adult part. That is so fed up with being silenced and is ready to start having a voice. So even though I fawned to keep safe, but somewhere I lost myself, lost my voice, I'm open to the possibility. I no longer have to abandon myself anymore. Even though I have done this for so long, I choose to know I can change it. I'm fed up of pleasing others. I trust it's safe to come home to myself, to find my voice again. Even though this is such an ingrained pattern. It no longer serves me. Part of me wants its voice back. I'm fed up of staying silent. And I'm ready to change this today. I choose to know I can keep myself safe. And to your tapping points, I am fed up of disappearing. I am safe. I'm sick of staying silent. I am safe. Maybe I can change this. I am safe. I don't have to keep doing this. I am safe. Even if it feels frightening. I'm doing this for me. I'm not a scared child anymore. I'm coming home to me. I am safe. Then just tapping again across your collarbone and blowing out. So in this very last round, we're going to just drive home that courage and that inner trust and inner safety that you've got this, you've got you, you're safe. So just going straight into the tapping points. This is so unknown. Feels frightening. But also a bit exciting. I'm building inner safety. I'm building inner trust. I don't have to please everyone anymore. I can keep myself safe. Maybe I'm stronger than I think. Maybe I'm safer than I think. My voice is safe. My feelings are safe. I am safe inside myself. Today I'm stopping abandoning myself. Today it's safe to be me. Today I'm coming home to me. I am safe. I choose to trust that. I am safe. I choose to know that's true. I am safe. And just across the chest. The nice deep breath in, and just hold that for a second. And blowing out. Give your shoulders a shiggle, your hands a bit of a wriggle, and just a nice soft breath in. And check back in with that number, that 0 to 10 that you rated yourself on at the start of this, and just see how it's changed, if it's shifted. You might find that the emotions changed a little bit, so it might just be that instead of anxiety, it's a bit of unease, uncertainty. And you can rewatch this video, so don't forget to save it, and just keep practicing it, and allow any of your own words which come up, you can add them into it. And if you know anyone else you think might benefit from this, then please do share it. And you can check out my channel to find out what other support I can offer you.